I mean, damage
Chris?
control?
Chris, I'm still going to the show.
No, here's the bonus. The curfew is primarily about superpowers.
Okay, so if I don't
And under the age of 18.
If I don't display any, it should be copacetic.
It's very don't ask, don't tell.
Okay.
Now, there are some restrictions. It's a little bit more acceptable during the daylight.
Wait, what?
We can't be superheroes after dark.
Kind of. And if you're around an actual superpowered person, a superhero, as a kind of a mentor-mentee sort of relationship.
So here's a question about the curfew. If, say, we're all enjoying a lovely concert, and some superpowered people decided to bust up the concert, could we defend ourselves?
Yes.
Because I don't have any powers.
But I can't even go to the concert because I'll just be arrested for being me.
No. Listen, here's what we're going to do. I'm going to come over and I'm going to make myself look like your other half or if you were normal, and I'll cover that half of your body while you go somewhere so that you look like a normal person until you get there.
You're going to wear weapon as a skin.
Yeah,
you're going to move extremely awkwardly.
Yeah, I don't want to wear you as a skin. That's gross.
But how else will you get to the show?
It's fine. She can be her.
I would have offered to let you ride in my Kirby craft, but you destroyed that. So.
Oh yeah, we did. Sorry.
No, it's rebuilding. You'll have it back shortly. That's your power. You're not going to lose a power.
I just used part of it. I borrowed
Chris?
it.
Yeah.
I have a long conversation with my mother about how much this is bullshit that these speciesists dare hold us back. These foolish mortals.
Mortals are foolish, honey.
You know, the light has done that to us for 1,000 years.
She's like, same crap, different day.
Curse the light.
So it's okay to use our powers during the daytime?
It's more acceptable.
Because,
it can only be a curfew if it's time related. So
Right. And, property damage is cheaper during the daytime.
No, it's more that people can respond better. You won't sneak on people and kill them in their sleep.
Because, we've killed people.
Yes, the curfew is going to stop us from killing people.
Yes. Because before the curfew, my favorite thing to do was to assassinate people while they slept.
Hey.
News story.
Don't say that. Don't say that.
No.
And the next thing we know, there's that new news clip.
Oh, no.
I slapped Weapon as hard as I can, sending him into one of Saber's dad's cars, or Empyrean's dad's cars.
Whoa, those things are collectors.
What could car do, man?
I mean, that car there, it wasn't even built in this dimension.
Right.
That is a company that doesn't even exist here.
We had to go into the alternate timeline to get that thing.
Sounds like a personal problem.
Okay. Well, yeah, I still plan to go to the show.
Well, right, I am too. Obviously. Who's going with me?
Come hell or high water, going to that show.
KT, I just wish you would let me, or you would just wear me so you could come to the show. It would be so easy.
I'm going to the show. I'm not going to wear you.
Right. We're just going to make sure she's wearing a hoodie. She'll be fine. There's a lot of hoodies that go to my show.
I'm sure she's got hoodies.
I've got lots of hoodies.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
And when they see her glowing red eye at the door, they're going to be like, oh, she's cool.
Supers aren't banned.
What do you mean? What do you mean? She doesn't go to the front door. She goes through the back door where I go through.
Also, I got a big glowing thing in my chest now that shows through my t-shirt. So, I mean, there's that
like
too.
Iron Man.
Right, like Iron Man.
Or does it go through your hoodie as well?
I mean, it could.
All right. I do want to point out that is still his mother.
Okay.
And she does have red eyes. No, they're not glowing like your guys' is.
Oh, they're just red?
They're just red.
Like she's had too much to drink?
She has red irises, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, I mean, I have glowing blue eyes, so that's not really going to bother me.
No, I'm just saying, there's definitely people that know her know there's also, she is not 100% normal human.
Right. Like, I think the only person who'd know that she's a demon would be Saber.
Yeah, very limited people, but at the minimum, people know she's, somehow descended from super types one way or another.
Yeah, and Saber just probably assumes that you're not being literal.
No. You've seen my form. You should probably know now.
Yeah, but you're just saying, just like an alternate form of, it's fine. It's fine.
We don't judge.
You're still like Drake's mom has got it going on.
Plus, frankly, you guys are nicer than half the people I know.
Oh, yes, true.
Which completely destroys the stereotype. So, like, how does the demon have the coolest mom?
Because she's a demon?
Whatever we've been told about demons is a lie.
No, demons are always cool until they convince you to do what they want you to.
But they've never tried that.
Well, not yet. No, they're still working on insinuating themselves into your life.
Like I would ever tell y'all to do something you wouldn't want to do.
Make themselves invaluable.
Right.
You guys tell me to say things I don't want to say all the time.
Well, it's because you understand.
Need to be said.
They're horrible demons.
Well, that's because you say things that you don't know that you don't mean.
I say exactly what I mean.
No, that's the problem. You say what you think you mean.
I'm going to see if Ashley wants to go.
Yeah.
Okay, she'll definitely go.
Okay.
Talk while we're waiting for Empyrean to show back up.
Okay.
So, Saber.
Yeah.
You come back in late, like a night or two later.
Okay.
And as you come in, go through the living room, you see your father sitting in a chair, waiting.
Daddy's home.
Oh, hey, Dad. Didn't know you were back.
He smiles at you. Yeah. Come inside. I need to talk to you for a moment.
The most interesting man in the world.
Look, if this is about what Weapon said, we already talked to him.
No. I just wanted to mention I'm very proud of you.
For what? Go in, have a seat.
Let's see. Your actions at the museum, your actions at the university.
Okay, well, I'm just glad you're not mad that I used my insider knowledge to break your own proprietary security systems.
Oh, I've done that many times.
Okay, good.
It's called the Merino back door, and it's well known in hacker circles.
The Merino back door.
Wait a second. Phrasing.
Does you mean seatbelts?
Right.
I didn't even know you were paying attention, but yeah, I beam.
He reaches in and pulls out a long box.
It's got a sword in it.
Oh, it's full of comics.
That's amazing.
It's a giant condom.
Thanks.
Maybe one day you'll grow into it.
Oh, my friends. Such kidders. I watch him.
He hands it to you.
Okay. I'll take it.
And when you open it up, it is one of the most elegant, delicate swords you've ever seen made. You've ever seen.
I take it out immediately.
It's made of an alloy you can't quite identify.
Wow, look at the hilt and like the guard. And what is this metal?
Unobtainium.
Forging.
Huh? What does he say?
I guess that is. It was originally my great grandfather's sword.
Really?
When he got to Colombia from Spain. Unfortunately, it got broke somewhere along some adventures, and
Can I see any hint that it was broken?
No, because like I said, you can't really identify it anymore.
Okay.
And Rachel reforged it at the forge.
Oh wow.
It's alien metal.
No, just repaired with alien metal, making it alien metal.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
What's this? Is she Mayhew as well? Yeah, she is. Okay. I didn't know you and Miss Mayhew had a relationship.
Yes. Many years ago, we went different paths.
Yeah, I was talking to June. She mentioned it. Well, this is amazing. I can't even tell it was ever broken. But I mean, I guess it makes sense if you reforge it at the Light Forge, the Sun Forge. To take on some of those properties. This is, yeah. Like, I don't know what to say.
I will tell you, obviously, do not try to parry or block any true weapon of the Forge, but anything lesser.
Well, yeah. I mean, unless our life was on the line, I wouldn't even attempt that.
So,
how was your trip? You know, like any new?
It was good.
Business ventures.
He does. He sits there and talks in depth on various activities with the business.
Oh,
I mean,
hey.
And he doesn't even. I mean, it's not whether he even skips any detail. He will tell you the in and outs of the business, what was done. He there's no holding back on any of that.
It's
every
so
bathroom
boring.
break.
No, it's super interesting because he's the most interesting man in the world.
Yeah, for a couple of reasons. One, he's the most interesting man in the world, and two, I don't get to talk to him that often, so it's interesting no matter what it is.
He could be reading a book of tax law.
Exactly.
So, increase your superior, decrease freak.
Okay. And I show him what I've been working on.
He's impressed. You've definitely made gear that I've not even thought of, and not even sure if I'm capable of.
Oh, come on! I'm sure you could do it, but I mean, I appreciate it.
Most of his tech is based off of my technology, so.
He just said you're stealing from him.
I had all these ideas before you showed up.
Whatever you say.
Now, will I use some of the tech that you showed me as to improve it? Sure. It'd be stupid not to.
So, I guess we've lost Hyperion.
Looks like it.
Give it a couple more moments.
Looks like it.
I wanted to talk to him, so that's too bad.
Me too. I wanted to ask him why he's an alien and didn't tell me.
We can't keep it.
It's a little thing called blending.
Any other conversation people need?
I mean,
want to talk to any imaginary friends they want to find.
What? No.
I want to talk to my mother real quick about the confessor. Because, he seems like a royal prick, and I don't know how to deal with him.
When you mention him, her face definitely. Okay. Somebody needs to stop that.
Stop what?
I was getting my voice back at me.
Yeah, that was some wicked.
You were
reverb.
echoing.
I'm not hearing anything on my end.
I think that's because it's on your end.
I heard it for a second, but that's it.
Go ahead, Chris.
Okay. So, when you say his name, her face definitely darkens. I despise that scum.
Why is that? What did he do?
That's not my name.
He represents everything that is foul in the so-called light.
No mercy?
Nothing. No compassion. Nothing but obedience.
While we're on the topic of no mercy, no compassion, if something should happen to me, I don't want you destroying our old world in retaliation.
She looks at you and smiles. A really nice smile. Dear, if any of those self-righteous assholes lays a hand on you, hurt you in any way, I will destroy them.
Oh, baby. I'm going to kill them all.
I understand the difference of the choices you have made. If something happened to you in the crusade, the crusade you've taken up now, I understand. That's the choices you've made. But they don't hunt you because of that. They don't hate you because of it. They hate you because of how you were born. Them, I care nothing for. They have ground our people under their heels for thousands of years, and then talked about their great glory, their great light.
So what made you change your opinion on Father?
I don't believe I did. I did. Well, your father, I did love him. Unfortunately, those around him, those closest to him, were not that. His advisors were puny, pathetic things. And his son is even worse.
She's talking about you, Drake.
No, she's not talking about me. She's talking about my stepbrother or my half brother. I frown at that, and I give her a hug, and I let her know that I have to get going for the show tonight.
Of course, she kisses you on the cheek.
I would like to talk to Empyrean.
Apparently, everyone needs to talk to Empyrean.
Well, he's not here, so
right.
No, he's back. He just showed up.
Oh, is he? Okay.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'm trying to convince Empyrean to come talk to. He's having some personal issues.
I don't need to talk to him specifically. I can talk to him about the show. I just,
Yeah.
I need to talk to him before the show, so
go ahead.
Talk.
So I find some time to pull Empyrean to the side where we can't be heard by outside people. And I ask him, do you know where your powers come from?
The Solar Forge?
Do you know where the Solar Forge comes from?
My great-grandfather, located it or discovered it.
Discovered it how?
I tell the story that I know.
Which is what, Chris?
Ask him. He's the one who wrote it.
He was a hero of some, report or renown, and he was battling a being named Rupture, who was summoning things from the outer gates or outside of reality, and he discovered the Solar Forge. He discovered a key to it and unlocked the portal to the forge.
I think I've discovered something you might be interested in.
Okay.
The other day, Black Knight contacted me.
Okay.
And he seemed to be suggesting that your powers were alien. Like me alien.
Like from your people?
No. But extraterrestrial.
It wouldn't surprise me. The Solar Forge is a insanely powerful artifact.
That being said, I think you need to be careful as much as I am.
How do you mean?
Black Knight is very good at manipulating people like us. And I think from the way he talked about you and your powers, he knows, or he has plans that he wants you to take part in.
Okay. Well, then we will face them together.
I agree. I think we'll need to face them together before this is over.
Good. I'm glad to have you by my side.
And we jump high five. Freeze frame. Damn.
Okay.
Sure, you
jump to the
Instagram
party.
that.
Not a party.
Party.
Sort of. It's a gala, an art, music. So it's a weird combination of hipsters, art fans, and metalheads.
And
yeah.
And a few random teenagers.
Yeah.
For no reason.
I'm a musician.
I'll pick up June.
I'm an alien.
Can you turn it into a piano that I can play?
Yes.
It's not going to be very
in tune.
It's going to be
He makes funny sounds.
I'm not always in tune.
You're not in tune.
It's the also first piano that can play dubstep.
I was gonna say you every time you hit a key, it goes blub blub blub.
Right.
Wow.
Blub blub.
No Chopin out of this piano.
And it squeeze a lot.
Right.
Squeeze.
I guess I'm more of a soundboard than a piano.
Two turntables and a microphone?
Seems accurate.
All right.
Actually,
I'm
using the wrong one. She actually has picked her superhero name.
Who has?
June.
Okay.
What is it?
Thesan.
Thesan? Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yet another Greek solar god thing.
Well, I pick up June.
She insists you call her Thesan the whole night.
No,
I think of my princess date from Disney. that my family arranged for me to take to this gala.
Which Disney princess is it?
I don't know.
He's never actually met her.
No.
I do have to just say, I am going to make the villain version, the fallen prince, the fallen Disney hero. I haven't decided him yet, but there is going to be a fallen one.
The Miley Cyrus.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yes,
There's going to be a fallen one.
I pick up my princess date, treat her very nicely.
So, like I said, it is a really, really weird crowd here. But it seems to be going on pretty well. I'm sorry, Drake.
Yeah.
You do see Valis is here listening to your music.
Oh, okay. I make a mental note to talk to him about where he was the past few days.
Burning Man.
Burning Man.
Wow.
Oh, okay. Fair enough.
I love the music of this world.
Wow.
Even the dubstep?
Yeah. He gets around.
Even the dubstep. And the day before that, there was a jazz concert I had to go to.
Yeah, we demons definitely do like our music and art. That is true.
Well, he's actually much more on the sorcerer side, so he's a little bit more order.
Well, right.
He's not order. He's actually kind of neutral in that.
Yeah.
So there is a party, weird crowds.
How neutral of him.
I flirt and dance with my date.
But
Same.
you're not flirting as bad as I've seen you flirt before.
Say, I also flirt and dance with my date, but not because I'm forced to.
Right. I actually asked to speak to Empyrean for a second. In between breaks on the stage.
He wants this dance.
No. Hey,
said
Empyrean.
nope.
Empyrean.
Yes.
Can I talk to you for a moment?
Sure.
Okay. First off, I want to make a collaboration between the two of us, kind of like how like Metallica did the symphony and Metallica. So we got to work on that. And number two, you really need to talk to my mother. I think she could help you.
With
all of this.
Yeah, all of this. I pat you on the shoulder and lean in and just say, you know what it's about.
You know.
What he means is talk to his mom because you're gay.
Nope.
And you just need to own it.
Yeah.
Hiding from yourself.
Nope. I go back to my date.
All right. I'm just trying to be your buddy. But seriously, think about that symphony in Metallica. All right?
Oh, absolutely. We can totally collaborate.
I make sure that we run into
Could it be a musical?
Empyrean at some point.
Yeah, and I go back to going up on stage.
So
I dance by shrinking and growing different parts of my body in time with the music.
Into the mosh pit that eventually forms, because there will be a mosh pit. No superpowers.
Quick thing though,
I keep June out of the mosh pit so she doesn't kill anybody.
Fair enough.
Which seems bad.
Yeah.
So a quick little side note, Drake.
Yep.
You know, your mother had broken up with her last boyfriend like a week or two ago.
I don't care about such things.
I don't. I'm just telling you. But you notice Yoko seems to be really dejected.
I say, yeah, you do, because you care about your mom's feelings.
Well, normally it's her breaking somebody's heart, not the other way around. So, hey, what's up, Yoko? You seem upset about something. You don't have as much spunk on the stage as you've had.
She kind of points over, and you see your mother talking to that woman.
Okay.
Which woman?
Your music teacher.
Next to her.
My music teacher's rad.
Right. I don't know your music teacher though. What's up?
Hey,
who is that person?
Music teacher. What's the name of your guys' school again?
It's McIntyre Halcyon Academy.
Yeah.
She's a music teacher at the McIntyre. At the
What's the derogatory? What's the derogatory name for the bitch kid school?
Think of what it would be.
Yeah.
It's the
CGI.
Maha. It's the Maha.
So what are you upset about? I keep telling you, and you just need a couple more years, and you got a shot. Just saying.
With your mom?
She looks at you.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out which way we're going now.
What?
Hey, I am totally accepting of my friend's sexuality. I don't care.
Even if it's with your mom?
Hello, look at what half of I am.
I was made of sin.
Alrighty then.
I mean, you wouldn't know about such things. You're an alien.
I mean, I don't care about such things. We don't have romantic.
I would not say such things if I were you.
Your genetic material is not 100% compatible. What are you doing?
Yeah.
Right. I look at Yoko and I shrug and I say, hey, Yoko.
Katie.
I love you like a sister here, all right? I mean, I want you both to be happy.
You start to hear that static. The frequency just started.
What's static?
The line, the channel.
Oh, I try to trace it.
Trace it. You can start to trace it, but you also start to pinpoint points around the building.
Okay.
Points that are moving.
Oh, we might have incoming.
So hey, Asher.
We might have incoming. Everybody, quick, go home before the curfew catches us out.
Have you met my date?
Have you met mine?
Oh! Yeah. Well, that's awesome.
Hey, Katie just tried to say something over the net.
What?
Hello?
What?
Hello? I have one fake earpiece and the other one's the actual comm piece.
We were about to have a really awkward moment here.
Yes, we were. Can you not interrupt our awkward moment?
Weapon, you just see Weapon shuffling by different parts of him growing and waving and shrinking.
You know, I
This guy. Such a kidder.
hey, I look at Yoko, Chris, and I tell her to get the band members and get somewhere safe. And I put my hand on her shoulder and give her that serious look that I'm known for when shit's about ready to go down or go real.
Okay.
I'll lean my head in next to Asher, just squeeze his arm for a second, and just say, "Hey, I never meant any offense. I love you like a brother. I just want you to be happy." And pat his chest and break off. Say it was nice to meet his girlfriend.
I don't get to be happy. I say as you're leaning away from me.
Imperial.
Yeah, like I said, I pat his chest as I, back it up. Just
You break
a little sad.
His rock hard body.
I'm not punching it.
His rock.
I smile at you, but I said that, under my breath, my lips not moving.
Yeah, I got you.
And I turned to my date. Now, what was KT saying?
Exactly. Some sort of emergency.
Right. We were having a moment.
At this point, you all see the band that I was hanging with, because I'm pretty sure we're not playing at this time. It's a DJ, and
it's like a record scratch.
as they make themselves scarce, and you just see me pop my neck to side, and then pop my knuckles.
Oh, come on! Really?
I walk over to
We're gonna get
Saber.
in so much trouble.
I walk over to Saber and I say, "Are you ready for Protocol S?"
Is that sassy?
Yes, the sassy protocol.
Jump in the air and I turn into a especially long but very light and easy to wield rapier.
I pluck him out of the air.
And he's gonna wield me like a sword.
Because he is a sword.
Because I am a sword.
Oh, there's so many different gay things I could think of.
Yeah.
But you shouldn't.
No.
But I won't.
Don't be homophobic, Drake.
Anyway.
Yeah, that's my stick, apparently.
So,
KT. There are about 3 sources in the building right now.
Where are they, Katie?
I point them out. In the north stairwell? In the... Oh my god! I cannot do this anymore.
In the oh my god.
Well, hopefully you get paid soon.
Yeah, in the north stairwell and in the, I don't know, the teacher's lounge. I don't know where this building is. What this building is.
It's like a an old like 3 or 4 story industrial, kind of an industrial, like linen making stuff, whatever that's called.
Linen.
But it's been converted into
textiles?
like a home, and exactly textiles is the word.
So yeah, in the north stairwell and in the freight elevator and in the
Okay.
Right.
I'll pick a spot and say I'm heading there.
I'll go to the north stairwell.
Yep.
So balance.
Me and Weapon are going this way.
You should start recording, and no one use your powers, but be sure to say how helpless you are, and if only you could use your powers, you would be able to prevent all this bloodshed and carnage.
No, I'm good. I got the sword.
Yeah. I'm not going to let it come to bloodshed and carnage.
So then you look at the camera. So
unless he's causing it.
Right. I will totally break the law. However, I would like to disarm them and turn this whole thing into a charity benefit for child soldiers.
As I'm being shot, I just want to live stream it and just put hashtag curfew stupid.
Mm-hmm.
So my thinking, Shane, in acting as a sword for you is that I can assist in whatever roles you're making.
Okay.
Team points, because I can grow and shrink or bend as needed.
I think it should be hashtag curfew is whack.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, hashtag curfew is whack. Got it.
Hashtag curfew the curfew.
Hey, Chris.
Ooh.
Yeah, as soon as I get to the north stairwell, I'm going. I'm looking out for the trouble, and then as soon as I see it, I'm dropping down and doing kind of a drop down land attack on top of them without using any of my powers.
Like a Dracula sneak attack.
Yep.
I am.
Since
there's only 3 sources.
Yeah.
I am calmly escorting other people outside now that the gala is wound up. I'm just kind of escorting people to their cars. Trying to, get people out.
That sounds like what I would be doing too.
I'm going to check the ownership records of this building, make sure it's not owned by Elite.
No, it's owned by his mother.
Oh, see?
All right, let's get this outside.
There's a lot of art in the building. It is a part-time art gallery.
We just need to just go ahead and completely mundanely start a fire and walk away.
I'm going to go to the part of the building that has the least, that has no art, is farthest from anything of real value.
The first floor is actually kind of just a stage area.
And then I'll ask the rest of the team to draw the other groups here if they can.
Oh, totally.
So the freight elevator opens, and a figure steps out. He is actually, unlike the other group that seemed to be a lot of identical sizes, and even of different sexes, they all look kind of similar. This guy is tall. He is very broad.
So he's an old guy instead of a kid.
No, he actually still looks like a kid. And these guys, this guy, I don't have a picture.
These are a different brand of soldier.
He's still kind of got the armor thing going, and he's got the code 800517.
I'm going to call him the color guard.
Hey, that's a good one.
Actually.
Nice. All right, where is he? Is he at my part or?
Oh, I know. He's
else?
actually went up to the 3rd floor where the galley was going on.
Okay. Yeah, try to draw him down here. We can, minimize the damage.
He's dark red.
Not burgundy. How could you?
Is his name Ron? Ron
No.
Burgundy?
Actually, though, the code I was using, it said it was Fire Brick, but that would make sense.
Not Fire Brick.
Wow.
Fire
The color
Brick,
guard.
no.
On the second floor, if anyone's there, a guy comes out, not as tall, but much broader, and still incredibly powerful looking, with the code 54C571.
Which is?
The code I'm using, it said it's called Zombie Green.
Yeah, it's zombie green.
Not
It's
zombie
kind of
green.
a nasty. It's like a nasty, like
Green.
Is he the one at the north stairwell?
green color.
Yeah.
All right, then I got him. Why do I always get the biggins?
And the third one is a tall guy. He's tall, not as tall as the other two, but very fit looking. And this one is carrying some kind of metal blade.
Ooh.
That's ours.
Yep. Sounds perfect.
And this one is code is 2554C7.
Which is
Sapphire.
Yep. Like a straight up blue. About as blue can get.
So since we'll start with the Sapphire. He looks at you. He looks at you, Saber. Smiles. He brings his sword up as an on guard.
Okay. I assume the stance as well. Just say, you should leave now while you can.
He does it.
I'd rather not fight you, but I will.
We will.
Sorry, kid.
I was trying to keep you out of the,
Oh.
He's about a year or two older than you, but he is still, below 18.
Okay. And I'll try to pierce the mask.
Literally?
No, not literally. I'm not trying to kill him.
I was gonna say I can extend myself so you can hit him from here.
No, he's another drugged kid probably. So I'd rather not cause real injury.
Kid, are these guys over 18?
Nope.
Yeah.
No? Okay.
They're breaking the curfew.
Okay.
I haven't used any superpowers.
It's true. I haven't yet either.
Full hit.
Me either.
So you got an 11, okay?
I got three.
Ask 3
I think.
questions.
Yeah. Okay. How could I get your character to surrender? How could I gain influence over you? And what are you really planning?
How can I what was it, get you to surrender?
Yeah.
Surrender? That is not my decision.
Okay.
Next one.
I was
Okay,
at
yeah.
I mean, he didn't directly ask him that though.
I know, but I kind of do it in that he didn't say it, but that's kind of it. That's the wording to say he is not in control of that.
Okay.
He doesn't know.
In that case, how could I gain influence over you?
Save my family.
Okay. And then what are you really planning?
To cause damage.
Yeah.
They're setting us up.
I will send that along.
They're
I'll ask
setting
you
That,
us
or
up.
maybe they really don't like the 1%er.
I will ask Weapon to send that along.
Yeah, I think they're trying to. They're trying to manipulate
digitally.
him by using us.
I quietly whisper the information over the comms.
Which seems really evil, like using kids as your weapons. I mean, what are we, hit these child soldiers?
I do want to point out, there does seem to be a connection with your original encounter with... You're making an assumption that he's not a bad guy.
He's a bad guy.
No, I'm just saying whoever his enemy is using us.
Mm-hmm. The same person, but he also seems to be using cloned or brainwashed other children.
Well, yeah, no, neither of them are good people. I've determined this.
Mm-hmm. That's good.
Yeah.
Okay, that's my action.
Okay.
Yeah, just because they're arch enemies doesn't mean either one of them's a good guy.
Right.
Exactly.
Right.
It's true.
Drake.
Okay, I will go ahead and run forward, and without using and holding back, so I'm not using my super speed or my strength, I'm going to try to confuse the gentleman real quick and then jump on his back and put him into a chokehold.
Okay.
But I'm trying not to use my powers so we can do the hashtag bullshit.
So you're going to directly engage?
Mm-hmm.
Go.
Da, 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 da. Here's to a fail. Here's to a fail. Do, 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 do.
You got to hit exactly.
Okay. So what I'm doing is I'm trying to prevent... No, actually, what is it? What is it I can do on a hit?
Well, you
can resist or avoid their blows, take something from them, create an opportunity for your allies, or impress, surprise, or frighten the opposition.
I am going to frighten the opposition because they know that I have them in a blood choke, and I'm slowly choking off the blood flow to their brain by putting them into a chokehold from the rear.
Okay. Well, you still take attack.
Yep.
So take a powerful blow.
Yay!
Roll low.
I got hit. Taking a powerful blow.
What you taking? You got to choose either lash out verbally, you give ground, or you struggle past the pain.
Ouch.
Well, I'm going to say that as soon as I put him into a chokehold, he backs up into the stairwell, crushing me against the side of the wall.
It's actually going to be something different, but which one are you taking? Well, I'll work it in there.
Okay. I'll give ground, so I'll have to let go.
Okay, so this is what happens. You do your move. Your first strike misses. Even though he is like kind of broad and big, he is very fast. He comes down low, brings his fist up into your stomach as you're rushing by. Now, you're still able to grab him for a moment to cause the frighting.
Yeah.
But then he does the stumble back, and you fall down the stairwell. But he still seems to be amazingly fast for his size.
Okay. Is he as fast as me when I'm using my power, or?
Do you have any speed thing?
Yeah, I have superhuman speed and strength.
Then no.
Okay.
He's not that much slower than you, but you do have him on strength and speed.
Okay. I look up at him and I just do the whole "come on" thing as I wipe the blood from my lip.
Gauntlet, what were you doing?
I don't know where I am.
You were on the 4th floor or the 3rd floor originally. Then they started to appear on different floors. So right now, what you know is that Saber is on the 2nd floor with the sword guy.
And me.
And weapon.
Also
Drake
a sword guy.
Actually, I'm going to switch this around really quick. Drake is on the 4th floor in the actual living area with the shorter, broad guy. and nobody is on the 3rd floor so far. The elevator opened with the really tall guy.
Okay, well, I'm gonna try to use the cameras and stuff and the the electronics to assess the situation, I think.
Okay, roll. You got a hit. Ask one question.
How can we best end this quickly?
Get out of the building. Their main goal is to make you cause damage. If there's no damage to be had, they don't seem to be going after anything else.
Okay, that's kind of what I was thinking. So yeah, I tell everybody we should get out because they are trying to bait us into harming them so that we break curfew and do property damage. So we should just go outside and mill around with everybody else out there.
That's what I was saying too.
You're muted.
Matt and I are escorting people out.
We're actually organizing an after party.
Ooh.
Absolutely.
Passing out
Nothing to
flyers.
see here. Right.
Everybody to Drake's place.
And after the after party, it's the hotel lobby, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's right.
The after party?
No, this building is actually Drake's place.
Okay.
He lives on the 4th floor.
Okay, well.
Wait, they're trying to destroy your house?
That's not cool.
It's okay. Yeah. I've got a spare room in my trailer that you can have.
Well, see, now I'm really angry because I've had to run away from my home before.
But, we're just, starting a block party outside.
Mm-hmm.
So, Saber, what you doing? You see the sword guy kind of smile at you. Then he winks.
Okay.
Come on. It looks like you know you want this.
I make a
Is he propositioning you?
I make a feint at him to get him to sidestep. And then I, just sort of like roll my way past and jet out the door.
And I would like to assist by bending towards him as he feints, so the guy has to overcorrect, so we have more time to get out of there.
Okay. So you do that. You do hear the guy kind of mumble to himself. It's like, they're not fighting. What are you doing, Drake? You see the squat guy look down at you. He looks angry.
And I say, we're out.
I will meet you on the field of honorable combat in 3 weeks on a Saturday afternoon.
Afternoon, not night. Right. Afternoon.
My body begins to shift into the demon form for a moment before I get it under control, and then I just take the fire exit on the 4th floor. That I'm sure he's not between me and him. I go to the nearest one.
And jump out the door.
Yeah, out the window, but not through the window. Wings. Yep. I mean, I'm really angry. So, Chris, if you want me to mark angry, I will.
Mark angry. You can mark your conditions.
If you think you should.
Yeah.
Right, because you're making me flee from my home. This is my home, the only place I've known for 8 years, and I've never ran.
As you do that, you hear that guy you kind of see him shake his head, then says over a comm, and you actually do get this, KT. They're not playing the game. Pull out.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's right, supervillain. I read your goddamn book.
Whoa!
I read your book.
Whoa!
Why are you marking
You're
guilty,
an inanimate object.
Because I would have been guilty this whole time. I didn't even think about that. About making, Empyrean all insecure.
You're the big guy. It's like the rougher of the voices go. Let's go home. You hear one of the voices that, yes, Victor.
I want to try to track them if I can.
Victor
Frankenstein?
Victor?
Victor?
Victor.
Hey, Chris.
Yes.
When I land in the alleyway, I'm not walking up to rejoin everybody. I throw my hood on and I just walk. I am so angry that I'm just walking away.
Okay. You walk away. The communications. The last communication you get before it breaks is, you hear Gauntlet is, just go home, Sebastian. And we will end it there.
Sebastian and Victor. Okay.
Victor.
Where was June this whole time?
She was following your guys' lead.
Okay.
Should we do indecision moves then?
We are doing indecision moves now.
Okay, I'm indecisive. I don't know what to do. Oh.
So, we will start with balance. You grow closer to the team, grow into your own image of yourself, or grow away from the team?
I think I grew closer to the team.
Okay.
After we plotted behind your back.
I don't know that yet.
Right.
Explain who made you feel welcome and give influence to that character. And clear a condition or mark a potential.
Let's see. Who did I go closer to? I feel like I grew closer to Drake because we came to his house for a party.
Okay. So, Drake, do you have influence over balance?
You are muted.
Or possibly missing.
No, I don't believe I do. So I'll go ahead and add influence over balance.
Yep. And which one are you taking, balance? Clear condition or market potential?
I think I'm going to market potential.
Okay. Drake, what are you?
What's the
grow closer to the team, grow into your image of yourself, or grow away from the team?
What page is that on?
It's on the rules.
Yeah, there's the basic moves.
The little basic rules thing that's on the...
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah, I also put it there, yes. The handout rules.
It's like the second thing on there is indecision.
Yep.
While I am angry at the team, I think I've grown closer to the team. And so I will go ahead and, well, that's the thing. I think I'm growing into an image of myself.
Okay.
And the reason why is because some people aren't willing to do what is necessary, and these politicians are making it difficult to keep people safe. Even if things get destroyed, so long as lives are saved in the long run, you're not appeasing what is coming down the track. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
You're not giving them time or space. So I'm going to shift my danger rating up 1, and I'm going to shift my mundane down 1.
Okay, that sounds good. Empyrean?
Well, I will go closer to the team.
Who you're giving influence to?
Saber. He settled things.
We had a 5-second chat.
Yep.
Before we were interrupted by bad guys again.
Yep.
Hey, you're both male. That's all you need.
Yep.
True.
Just fist bump and move on.
I don't get to be happy.
Declare a condition or market potential.
Oh, market potential.
Empyrean, Asher, I don't accept that.
That I don't get to be happy? I don't get to be happy.
Gauntlet?
And I won't accept that.
So I want to say I grow closer to the team because they actually listened to me and did what I said. But I still have to pick one person specifically. And that I'm having hard.
That makes it harder sometimes.
Yeah, because I actually feel like the whole team actually, listened and stuff. So I'm going to say weapon because we had a heart-to-heart.
Yeah. You did.
You guys
did you already
did.
have influence over me?
I didn't.
I did not.
Way? Okay, now you do.
I mean, I did, but then I lost it, and now I have it again.
Now you have it again.
So yeah, I'll give influence to weapon.
Thanks.
Okay. And Mark, condition or potential?
I don't have any conditions, so I will.
I am never going to finish any. I'm never going to finish any of my drives.
Okay, I want to point out, I was actually going to try to do something to clear one of them, but one of those I really have no influence over. You can punch anyone inappropriately at any
but
point.
It hasn't come up like in a good moment. Like
you could have punched his mother.
I would have had no reason whatsoever.
No, you
what
couldn't
does
have.
It say?
Well, it's not, look, it strikes me much more as punching the guy, who would destroy you.
You could have went and punched the mayor.
I could have. Yes.
Punch the mayor.
But it's just not something I would do.
You know what?
Here's what I think of your curfew. Bip.
Hey,
just randomly backhand someone.
Yeah.
Shane, I'll give you plenty of opportunity next game because I am super angry at all of this bullshit.
I'd rather not punch you, but if it comes to it.
So then you picked what you were taking. Gauntlet.
Yeah, I did.
You marked the potential.
Yeah.
Okay. Saber.
I was almost at the grow away from the team, but then we patched things up. So I'm gonna go with the grow into an image of yourself.
Ooh.
So I had several sort of I don't know, sort of empowering moments this session with people outside the team. So I'm gonna say that he feels like starting to feel like he really belongs in the world of supers, like even though he doesn't have any powers, that he has his own things he can contribute.
Mm-hmm.
You also got your little brother's respect.
Exactly. I got my little brother's respect. My dad reaffirmed that he's proud of me. Like I asked June out, she accepted. It was a good day. Good series.
Right.
So
I mean, marry him, exactly. Fine.
Nothing possible that could go wrong for Saber ever.
I'm gonna shift superior up and mundane down.
Ooh. Okay. And weapon.
So here's the thing: everybody already has influence over me.
If you give influence to somebody who already has it, they get to shift your labels.
Shift your labels.
Okay. So I think for me, this session, I grew closer to the team. I mean, the heart-to-heart with Gauntlet and Empyrean, and then talking to Saber, or becoming Saber's weapon.
Saber.
Becoming Saber's Saber. So we worked really well as a team this time rather than as a bunch of individuals. So I think I am going to choose that, and I will give Empyrean influence.
All right.
And I will clear my angry condition.
Okay.
I will shift your mundane up.
Okay.
And your superior down.
Sounds good.
Okay. So one quick last thing I wanted to do. Because I forgot to do this. Yes.
Actually, I have to ask the team some questions.
Do your questions.
Hey, everyone.
Hello.
Have I been upholding the traditions of my legacy?
I don't know what your legacy is.
Unfortunately, yes. Yes. You refuse to be true to yourself.
You cannot be happy. So I guess
everyone's got to answer.
Danny?
I think you did, yeah. I mean, I don't know much about your legacy other than what I hear. You're the first-hand knowledge that I have of your legacy, other than just stuff I hear in the news. But yeah, I think you were exemplary of your family's reputation.
KT.
Marky Mark.
Yeah, the Funky Bunch.
Yeah, I guess.
Saber?
I debated saying no, but then I think you really do exemplify like the best and worst parts of your legacy.
Yeah.
Second question?
Which is absolutely embodying your legacy.
Have you maintained the image of your legacy?
Yes. To your own detriment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would agree to that.
Danny?
Oh, I'm sorry, what?
Have I maintained the image of my legacy?
Yeah, I think so.
Saber?
I'll say the dead eyes are part of your legacy. So.
All right, last one. Have I made the other members of my legacy proud?
Yes. I don't know.
I'm going to dissent on this one.
Yeah, I'm not seeing that one either.
Yeah, I'm not seeing it.
Sorry, man.
Ouch. That's going to hurt.
Well, it's because you didn't do very much this game.
Okay.
Also, we all know your secret, and we think they would probably be horrified.
That is true.
I mean, there's nothing wrong. I'm just saying your family's fucked up like that.
Okay, that's going to hurt. I'm going to make this roll here, because every time someone says no, I get a -1 on my roll.
What roll is that? For which power?
We all said yes to the other two.
Well, right, but I'll tell you all what happens here. Hold on, I have to roll my savior. -4.
-4.
2, 3, 4. No, -5. -5. You said no.
So yeah, -2.
I'm up. It never goes below a -3.
Never goes below -3. Okay, so
where's that one at?
3. It's special for playbook. Okay, so what happens is I rolled a 9. One of my family offers meaningful encouragement, an opportunity, or an advantage, and another is upset with my recent actions and will make their displeasure known to me.
That makes sense to me.
Yep.
On a miss, I would have stirred up the hornet's nest and expect several of my members to legacy to meddle in my life.
Ooh.
You know what that means? Gay camp.
Electroshock therapy.
I did not
therapy.
miss. So I did not miss. So one will give me encouragement and another will be upset with me. So anyway.
Okay. One other quick thing, unless somebody else has a specific character.
I do have a question, Chris. Do you think I progressed in dealing with my nemesis by my studying earlier?
Yes.
Okay. So I mark potential, that fills it up, and I'm going to pick the burn and 3 flares from the Nova's department.
Oh, great. Great.
Oh, yay!
Another real emotional person.
Welcome aboard.
Yeah.
Well, no, I'm picking Reality Storm Boost. That way,
I blame you, Matt,
overcharged.
because you probably got high with him and taught him how to bend reality.
No. What it is that I think that after this fight, my character is so angry.
Smoke weed with the demon.
You just thought to mellow him out.
Turns out.
We are way too high to drive to the devil's house.
We're already here.
Right, Danny. We are way too high.
So, a quick question for next session: anyone in particular, anyone needs to talk to?
I would like to talk to Empyrean's parents.
I was gonna say my dad, but I just did. So.
You mean his father?
Yes, his father.
Okay.
I need to talk to Balance, but not the Balance in our party. I need to talk to the Balance that keeps getting high. Because I think he's confused a lot of people about which one is actually who.
It could be.
Anyone else?
I am making a note to put out a lot of publicity out there against the people who passed this stupid law and prevented me from defending my own home. The sons of bitches.
I need to talk to KT.
And yes, there may be some graffiti.
And
just
save
saying.
the weapon.
Okay.
All together. Need them to help me with something.
Wait, what? Huh?
Okay. So no NPC interactions then.
Well, I mean, I'm pretty sure someone's going to talk to me about it.
No, I'm saying, but you guys don't need one.
I do.
Yes, they're obviously. Well, yes, you do.
I've
Okay,
got to
here's
look.
written down.
I've got to look through the list again. But
By the way, weapon, my dad is amazing.
Hey,
I guess we'll find out, won't we?
He is. He's amazing. He's my hero.
I'm actually going to tell Empyrean that he needs to stop by my place, and it's going to be at the time when he can talk to my mom, and I'm going to make sure my mom knows what to talk to him about.
Nope.
You don't want to come to the devil's house? Come on, bro.
Smoke the devil's.
Listen, we are way too high.
Drive, monkey, drive.
And we will end there for